most of us have been taught that the different domains of our lives are siloed, like they all exist separately. So money is one thing, and health is another thing, and relationships are a completely other thing, and creativity is something different, and spirituality is totally different. They're all different. They're in their own silos, and never should they come together and mix whatsoever. And that way of thinking, of course, if you're getting good results with that way of thinking, then by all means keep believing that and doing what you're doing, because I'm not here to try and convince you of anything. I don't have a side or a team or a philosophy or anything that I'm trying to sell you in that sense. I'm really wanting to just support you in discovering something that can be useful to you. So if you're already getting great results and you're completely satisfied with that, keep doing exactly what you're doing. If you're not totally satisfied, then I invite you to open your mind to something. And so I am proposing that there is actually a connection, that what connects them all, and you can notice that it's there linguistically. I mean, we're talking about a greater flow of abundance. So whether it's a greater flow of abundance that's experienced in this thing or this thing or this thing or whatever domain of life, it's the greater flow of abundance that you're really wanting. So, but I'm actually proposing that we could look at that in terms of a flow of energy. And so I'll just briefly try and make sense of this so that hopefully help you to make sense of it for yourself, so that this can logically connect the dots for you, hopefully. And ultimately, it doesn't really matter, because when we get to the experiential portion, then that's where the rubber meets the road. I'm not sure what the right metaphor there, but that's when you'll actually be able to see the results. So the rest of this preliminary stuff is just to kind of maybe invite your rational mind to get on board, or maybe to interest that part of you that wants, the exciting, titillating details or whatever. So I'm proposing that what we're really talking about is a flow of energy. So everything is energy. Everything that you experience is energy. I've pointed this out many times before. I'll briefly point it out now. You can notice that whatever you experience, so whether it's money or relationships or health or creativity or spirituality or whatever it may be, however you think of it, however you conceive of it, you experience it all as energy. What I mean by that is all of it is experienced as something you see, something you hear, something you feel, something you taste, something that you smell. So all of it is experienced in that way, and all of those are energy, right? So seeing is energy, so light is energy, sound is energy, feeling is energy, smell is energy, taste is energy. It's all energy. And so we have this incredible, unthinkable, we could say, like, volume of energy. I mean, there's like pretty much boundless, endless energy. There's so much energy. So we don't really have a shortage of energy, but what we often are experiencing is a shortage of flow of energy. We really want to have more flow. I mean, oftentimes, if you think about it, like there's not a shortage of money per se, but maybe you feel like there's not enough flowing to you, right? There's not really a shortage of love and harmony, but there's a shortage of it maybe that you're experiencing. So you're wanting the flow of that energy. You're wanting to facilitate the flow of that energy. And my proposal is that what we really are looking for when we talk about abundance, the kind of abundance that we want to experience, is that we're really talking about, we want to experience that flow of energy.